Queenie of London. How are you all? It's lovely to see you back again. I'm just at the top of Sloane Street looking out at the Mandarin Orient Hotel. There's One Hyde Park, and today is an exciting video because it's time for Chelsea in Bloom. So I'm going to walk you down Sloane Street first of all and show you some of the displays down here. We're going to have a thorough walk about Chelsea and see all what's going on. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you at the other side of this road. So this is a pretty exciting video for me because not only do I love Chelsea in Bloom, I think it's beautiful. It's the alternative flower show, which is run at the same time as the very, very famous Chelsea flower show. But this is a very special day for me because my first YouTube video was actually a little walking tour of Chelsea in Bloom last year when we did so much to commemorate the Platinum Jubilee, and the theme was Best of British, and the theme this year is flowers on film. So you'll hopefully see lots of displays, lovely colourful displays of films that you know and love. Now, as you can see, Sloane Street is a bit of a mess because the road's being dug up, so I have noticed that there aren't as many displays down here as there were last year. So just to keep the video running smoothly and not horrendously long, I'm going to trot down here and I'll pick back up with you when I'm at a display. Does that sound alright with you lovelies? I don't think this is deliberate, but it's really cool because Louis V have got some appropriate, lovely, bright, quite trippy flowers for their window display. So that's pretty cool. I love the frontage of this store. It's so tall, and I love how they utilise the space. Enjoying them. A bit Venus flytrappy. Cool, let's keep walking. So this is Roger Vivier, and because of the issues with the pavements and stuff, they've decorated inside their windows, but I'm so happy to see that they've done something themed. Look at these gorgeous colours, and they've mingled in the bags. And if I take you to this window, I really like this because of the way the shoes are displayed. Very country, with shoes that you definitely wouldn't wear mucking out the horses. You could, I suppose. So that's Roger Vivier, and he had a massive crown outside here last year. It's probably one of my most favourite displays. Yeah, it's just completely crazy. You can't actually come up it, it's just going downwards, but all the pavement's dug up. So guys, just here on the corner of Sloane Street and Cadogan Place, I have found our first feature display, and yeah, it's King Kong. Look at gorgeous Big Ben, Elizabeth Tower. Just look at that, and down way there representing the city is all these beautiful fresh flowers. It's a popular one, this one. Look at this. Look at his face. Well, that's really cool. I bet that looks really ace at night. Beautiful flowers, and you get these little facts sheet everywhere. I don't know if you can pause and zoom if you want to read about the variety of flowers. So I'm going to move on now because it's a congested space. There you go. That's so clever how they've done that. Amazing. What do you think, guys? Right, so let me just twizzle you round. We're going to take a little small stroll to the beautiful hotel on the corner, Belmond Cadogan, because they have a beautiful display. I think last year it was done by the royal florist. He obviously always does incredible work at the Chelsea Flower Show. If you didn't know, this Chelsea in Bloom, which is basically how they decorate shops, and it's a free event. It's sponsored by Cadogan and the Royal Horticultural Society, and it's judged. So I think the judging goes on today, and like the expert panel decides their winner. But all week long, It's on until the 28th of May. All week long you can vote for your favourite display, and there's like a People's Choice winner, so all's fair. We're approaching some more beautiful flowers, and I think I'm actually going to remain on this side for a little while. Look at these. It's like gold, silver, bronze, like a winner's podium. Oh, crikey. Might need a coffee soon, guys. Look at lovely sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Oh yes, that colour with the bronze, that looks beautiful. The doormen are always really lovely here. Look at these, look at the lovely blues. That's quite a spectacular arrangement. I think that would take up my whole hallway, that one there. You had that in the middle. That's beautiful. Yeah, I like how that's like a winner's podium. Lovely. So look at this. I mean, where am I going now? I think this is how it's gonna look when it's finished. It's all very lovely and flat and nicely done, but when it's being done, it's chaos. Look at this. Right, let me find you some more. In there behind the railings you have like the private grounds that can only be used by the surrounding houses. I've got a video on Sloane Street if you're interested, but the people that stay at the hotel we just saw, they can go in there, they can hire like picnic blankets and stuff, and they can have a nice time in there, which I think is rather lovely. This is a magical mystery tour. Look at this one. I remember these guys did a Spitfire last year, which was pretty incredible. Someone's going to have to help me out with what this is. It looks oriental. Very, very pretty. Look at the back. Can you see the yellow? Gorgeous. See this luggage rack? I hope you can hear me. This is Hackett, and look at how they're sitting in the windows. They're at the tables. Look up above all these gorgeous flowers. Wow. What a day. This is the Hackett Orient Express. Can you make that out? I'm going to try and show you inside the windows. It's the Hackett Orient Express if you didn't hear me. And in the windows you've got all their luggage and stuff. They're going on a trip. Look at the seats. I love this. Isn't it, Cecilia? Look at this done like tapestry. So pretty. The sign is very, very good. I love the little luggage trolley. Here, look at the sign. There you go. Isn't that amazing? So you have the Hackett Orient Express. Nice little nod to Christy, who was a Chelsea gal. She bought a house here when she made her money, and she owned it for the rest of her life. And then, if I just keep you rolling for a little bit as we head towards Sloane Square. Gosh, chaos, eh guys? Chaos. Here's Cartier up ahead. They always do a beautiful display. Look how they've coated their frontage. Isn't that beautiful? How do they do that? Just wonderful. Look at, I love the ones by the door. Really stunning. Absolutely lovely. I think that'll be a winner, don't you? Yeah. So intricate. That looks really magical, and I'm going to take you to Tiffany because I can actually see it from here and I'm quite excited. You guys, that is how it's done. How do you perfectly get your shop into it, a film into it, and proper make it look stunning? You do that. Audrey Hepburn's necklace in breakfast at Tiffanys. I think I haven't seen very much yet, but I think that's now topped my list so far. And just, you know, hang on a second, because look at these displays they've got down here, which are equally as beautiful. Just look, these are all real flowers, you guys. These are so stunning, the giant big bearings inside. Look. Wow, what a centerpiece. And you've got another one over here. I literally can't get over that, I think it's stunning. Let me get you another view. You've got to look at the details in this necklace, guys. It's shimmering. Look. It's just stunning, it's huge. That's beautiful. Oh, I really love that. So perfectly placed, centrally over the door. Oh, they done good. They done good. Now, I think, oh, over there we have some more. I'm going to cross you over because I missed a couple on the other side. Chelsea is the perfect place to do a theme surrounding film, because so many films have been shot here, based here, homes of film producers and actors and people that do the music, all here. So it's the perfect place, and there's loads of films. I'm hoping to see some floral displays that show films that were shot in Chelsea, because there's quite a few to choose from, and maybe we'll talk about that when I'm walking if we find some. But just look at that view of Tiffany. Oh! Jo Malone. Firstly, before I get onto her flowers, I absolutely love her window display. Look at the beautiful house. Love that. It's like a big doll's house. We've got these. I think Jo Malone won or something last year. I've got a bollard down, excuse me. Oh, this one's rather popular because you can sit on it. I'm not going to get that lady in my photo. Look down the front. This one's got quite a lot of attention, hasn't it?
All these flowers. Sorry, Mary.
Those are just wooden though, aren't they? Lovely. So that's Jo Malone. I'll just check up the other end for you. Look at these on stilts at the Sloane Hotel. Awesome. Probably easier just to show you Colbert from here. They have got beautiful flower garlands going all along their frontage, and in the summertime the botanist that's behind me and Colbert actually navigate over onto the square for summer in the square, so you can have food and drinks outside. I'm also just going to check to see that I'm not going to miss any displays down there and take you down to Lower Sloane Street. It's called Really Wild. They have got some floral butterflies. And let me just pan you down. Look at these beautiful ones. This is lovely. I love how like British country garden that is. That's beautiful. I love the blues and yellows. Lovely. Oh, you guys, look at this. Look at Hugo Boss. No one's noticed this one because it's right opposite the station. It's Marilyn, isn't it? That's so cool. Let me try and get you a little closer. Oh, that is amazing. She's glittering as well. Look. Oh, more people need to find this one. Very, very clever. Guys and dolls, how brilliant was that Some Like It Hot? I love that. But what I don't understand is Boss have like put that in the side window, and they've got like a whole frontage facing the square which they don't have anything of. I think they should have put that in the front because no one was looking at it. So beautiful. I'm glad I found it though. So I'm just heading down Lower Sloane because there's something at the Sloane Club. They always do a really cool display, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they have. I haven't actually looked at any maps or anything, or tried to avoid everything that's been posted online, because I like to have a little surprise when I'm watching with you, walking with you guys. So I'm experiencing it too firsthand. So obviously, if you're going to the real Chelsea Flower Show, you can head along here up to Royal Hospital. That's where it is. I'm going to cross over. Oh, I can see it, I can see it. Guys, I might have to vote for this one too. Look. Comment below. Look at her. Isn't this a stunner? It's behind these railings. Woo! And. Look. Wow. Look at the flower market. The borough, what it's called, borough. Look. Oh, my fair lady. You knew it. I love the turf. I think that's so clever. Oh. They have such a beautiful space here as well to display it. Let me go back a bit. I don't like taking up all the room. Look at it. The dress. It's remarkable. I think it's all flowers. I'm going to have to take a photo, guys. Look at this. You can have some special cocktails, and you've got like a clapperboard. Absolutely love this angle. And you've obviously got some beautiful flowers over the door, but they always do. So this is the Sloane Club, and you go down there for the real one. Okay, Ralph Lauren. They've gone like country and western. I am not good with films. The country and western variety, but there you go. And I love all, it says Ralph Goes West. I can sing you that song. Ralph Lauren pictures. Love how they've done the flowers in these planters, and they've got all their movie, the film reel going along. And obviously the costume, that's the most important bit. And you have, look at this one, they've gone to good effort, Ralph Lauren. They've done their windows and the displays outside. You get like flower pros looking at all this. I'm not a flower pro, I just like things that are pretty. Love that belt. And you have the more planters here. They go look at, oh, it says something, it says something. Even up there. Let me wiggle you round. It's hard for me to not get, oh, there's a cowboy. Look. Who doesn't love a cowboy? Oh, look at this. Oh. Okay. Is it Stagecoach? I have not seen Stagecoach. Should I? You keep looking at the cowboy while I get you some more flowers. All along here as well, you guys. Look how much effort they've done. Oh wow, look, here's your band in the saloon. I hope you can see alright. Because the sun's coming out. Yay, we've got a guitar. There you go. Oh, I really like all that effort. They have excelled themselves. Should we go and look at the cowboy again? Oh, got like there.
She's here and she does that. She's not going to grad school.
Okay, I'm crossing over. I'm not looking at the cowboy anymore. Here we are on the square. Now, there's your little rickshaw. And if you just pop here just for a second, I'm going to join that queue because it's only a little queue. In that little hut there, that's the box office. And you can book a walking tour. I think they start at 10 each day, and you can also book to go in the little rickshaw, which is lovely. So you can go all around like the Chelsea estate and look at all the displays from a rickshaw. So I'm going to try and book one of those. I think they're on every day until 5 PM until Friday. So that's lovely. And then obviously you come here for drinks, and there's a display at the top to show you too. And there's loads more to see. And what is anything to do with film without a beautiful Hollywood sign? Look at that, looking out. That is such a picture. Oh, I love that. Look at that, with a beautiful view of the square in the background and a really special clapperboard. Look at that. How fun. Absolutely love it. And then all the way along. Way. Love it. So good. Just been to the box office. Just a word to the wise, if you're coming up, found out from them two really nice ladies that the rickshaws are all full for today, but your best bet is to come to them when they open at 10, and then you have to stand there and book your little slot. So that's the way to play that game. So I'll be back up here tomorrow at 10 to try and get myself a little spot for that day. So hopefully we'll have some luck. But for now, look at this massive central display on the square. It's all going on. Look at the gold cinema reel. You've got an old school proper camera there, and I mean, look. Isn't this just fantastic? I'm just going to let you enjoy it. I mean, it's Jurassic Park, isn't it? And I love the legs coming out the mouth. It's just fantastic. Hang on, look at the giant popcorn. We'll wiggle you over here. Oh, look, perfect view. I love the way he's mingling in with our trees. So he's camouflaged. Giant popcorn surrounded by flowers. There's so much to take in. Look how fantastic this is. And there's even red in his mouth. Look at his teeth. Wow. Amazing. How do you even do this? How do you even make it? It's just incredible. You even have one of the loudspeakers. Look. Director. So he can yell cuts. You're getting some more details of the dino. He's amazing. Look at his legs. That is so cool how they've done that. It's so intricate. We'll have a little walk round Dino. Look at these beautiful flowers here, all seasonal, and around the camera as well. I'm trying to get you as many details as I can. For all you floral lovers, I love the camera. So good. Let's see what's around the other side. Walk around these people. Love the giant popcorn. Are you sweet or salty? Oh wow, look, ticket as well. Wow. Oh, I really love the ticket. Guys, isn't that awesome? This is very photogenic. Well, that's a cracking picture. Look at that. Wow. The tail. I think it's absolutely stunning. At the entrance to the Summer on the Square, you have this beautiful little photo op. Beautiful little swing with pretty pink and white flowers over. And I forgot Rag and Bone on the corner over here. So we've got to go and check that out. Okay, so just opposite Sloane Square you have this little turning here, which I've shown you so many times. Such a cute little road. This is Pavilion Road, and it's an Oscar. Who's getting an Oscar? Wow, check it. I'm loving that deep red down the bottom. If I take you over to the little sign, you can see what flowers are in it. It's very informative. Isn't that gorgeous? We're going to head down Pavilion Road. I love how they put this big centerpiece right at the top here so everybody can admire it when they're going past as well. Oh, what an entrance to the street. Isn't that so cool? Amazing. Here you go. Would you like to have a read? You can have a read. Feel free to pause. I hope you can see that okay. Have a look at the details. Those roses are incredible. Now, I think we should have some displays. Look how good that dog is. We should have some more displays down here. So I'll take you. Everybody having some lovely food. Oh look, there's even, hang on, stars on the floor. Awesome. I was hoping they'd do that. This is such a perfect street to do it. It's narrow and everything. Oh look, a director's chair. That's gorgeous. A la carte. Oh, it's so wonderful. I would love a dressing table like that. Oh, wow, look at this. This is mad. I love this. It's wild. Jungle-esque. Look at this. I love that colour. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the colours. That's all I'm saying in this. Oh look, hang on, look. All the little details. Blink and you miss them. This is so stunning. Oh my gosh, you can actually smell the flowers. Unless someone's just got some really floral ice cream. Very pretty. Feed me. Let's see. Is it gremlin?
Yeah.
Feed me. Oh, I see it. Isn't that wonderful? Is it like Day of the Triffids? I don't know. That's cool. That is really cool. Wonderful. Let's keep heading downwards. We haven't missed anything on the other side, you guys. Oh, and in the window here, that's the Little White Company, so for children. Beautiful. Keep you rolling just for a little while so you can see how many people are out and about today. It's a Monday and it is very busy for a Monday. I'm filming this. I think I started filming it at about 1 o'clock. Wow, look at this. Colours. And people are like sitting under it and they're just models. Lovely. Let's go down here. Oh, I'm hoping the Chelsea grocer has done something nice. Last year they did an amazing Chelsea pensioner that I absolutely loved. I'll pop a little photo in if I can do that for you. Just being attacked by a pigeon. Normal. Wow. Very lovely. Oh my gosh, guys, it's E.T. Look. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at him. I love E.T. Who else is a fan of E.T.? Look how they put him in the basket. Wonderful. He looks so darling. Oh, I want to watch it now. Oh, the general store hasn't got anything, which is a shame. I wonder if there's anything down here. I fancy a coffee now. After I've done this road, I might have a little break. It's incredible. There's like loads of, at the square, there's like professional photographers like lying on the floor and everything. Some lovely outfits going on today as well. I love looking what everybody's wearing. I don't think we've got anything else, but I'm going to walk around, just check at the back. This house always goes to spectacular effort with the doggy outside. Right. I'll give you a little view up. Yeah, we've reached the end. So that was the end of those. There you go, Pavilion Road. I found the yellow brick road. Oh my gosh, I have the perfect shoes to come and have a photo taken here. Look at this one. This is Rag and Bone. Absolutely love this shop. And the little yellow brick road. We need a Dorothy and a Toto. Oh, I bet there's some doggies who can come and be Toto. That's really lovely. I like the wild flower kind of look. That's gorgeous. Love the yellow brick road. Really pretty. Let's go onwards. And I believe we have something really, really pretty up here. Just before I go and get myself a coffee. I love these little shops. I think they are darling. Absolutely love the building that they're in. Look at this display inside the window. Oh, this is a white company. So it sort of matches what they've done for the little white company. Down Pavilion Road. That's very pretty. All up here as well. Look how they've worked them all the way around the windows. Just stunning. It makes such a difference when you're out and about to look at. It really makes you feel summery. Love it. I'm even wearing floral today. I'm not normally floral. I've got flowers on. Annie Bing. These are insanely big. Very bridal, that is. Very, very, very classy. Look at the size. Beautiful. This one, poetry. I love poetry. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that lady's just helped me out, which is very kind. Wally. Can you get the effect of that? Isn't that good? Lovely. And then, oh my gosh, look at this. I think we're about to get Disneyed. I have seen quite a lot of Disney on my way walking up here. Look at the Jungle Book. Kiki McDonough. How amazing is that? Look at his furry tummy. How they've done that. So clever. I mean, what flowers are those orange ones? Let me get you around. I'm just standing in the road. Let me get you over here. Look. Look at his lovely face. Isn't that incredible? Look up there. Can you see? Any fans of the Jungle Book? So lovely for children as well. They'll have a surprise when we come out of school today. This is lovely. I shall take a picture. One moment, my lovelies. Good old PJs. I'm refreshed. So I'm going to cross over the road. There's a flower arch just running through that entrance to Duke of York Square, which you've seen before. And then there's some shops that have decorated on the way to the main square where there's extra special things to be seen. So I will show you those. Okay, so we're just going to walk through this lovely flower arch. And oh, it's very pretty. Look how lovely this is. I love walking through here when they have a lovely flower arch. And we're going to come out, and some of the shops on the way to the actual central Duke of York Square are decorated, so you can have a little look at those too. And in the actual square itself there's like another big feature display, which I have seen, and it's quite impressive, and I think you might like it. Let's just keep the camera rolling for now, shall we? I hope you're enjoying this, guys. Let me know obviously in the comments what your favourite display is. Free people. Oh, I can see a guitar. Dermatologica. Oh yeah, I love the purple. Oh, is this like Bohemian Rhapsody? That's cool, isn't it? Wow. I'm loving that guitar. Good in the purple as well. Oh, it's singing, can you hear? I mean, there's any number of films that could be. What do you think? I can hear Queen, so I'm guessing it is Bohemian Rhapsody. Walk along down here. If you're interested in seeing, there was a lot more displays, just gonna throw that out there now. But if you're interested in seeing Chelsea and Bloom from last year when it was Best of British, which was just, oh, it was just so incredible. And they kept it up all through that lovely summer for the Jubilee. My first ever video, I will leave that linked in the top corner for you now. Is it on the right hand side? I think so. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, this restaurant always does something cool. They always do something sea based. I've noticed this with tentacles. Is this a yellow submarine? Awesome. Oh wow. Oh, I can understand the flowers are like, wow. Oh, that's so cool. Look, can you see the detail? I'm just gonna go right in front of them. Look, how incredible is that? It looks living. Well, I know the flowers are living, but it looks like an actual tentacle. That's ace. I love that. Very effective. You can go through the portholes. Loving that. Good effort, I say. Good effort. Now, I know there's nothing that way, so I'm just going to nip through here. I'm trying to keep to the same little route I did last year because it seemed to work. If I walk through here, I don't know if any of the shops on either side are done, so I check them for you. This is Space NK, and you basically have this guy working it in a bath and red roses. Is it like American Beauty? I don't really know. I'm not very good. The bath just says Space NK on it, so it's just a photo op, isn't it? Really, I mean, it's cool. Yep, let's go on. Just checking over the road. Your eyes have to be everywhere, and I have to concentrate on not falling down. And the sun's coming out, which makes me very happy. Oh, look at LK Bennett. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that pink. Can you see? Sorry. That pink. I should also say that a lot of the flowers, they get donated afterwards. Oh, this is from Covent Garden Market. Beautiful. A lot of the flowers get donated, and I think some of them actually go to making like special confetti, dried confetti for weddings. It's lovely. Oh, it's actually Covent Garden Market as well, the flowers. That's so lovely to see. Love the pastel colours and love this too. Oh look, it's like a little race scene. Royal Ascot. Yeah, there's My Fair Lady again. There you go. That's very pretty. Love that dress. Absolutely love it. Those horses remind me of that little game that you can play up the pier, where you put 2p in and you bet and you walk round this way. Right, what have we got going on here? Poss, they've done like an over the shop arch, which is very pretty. Just checking over the road, not seeing anything. Wiggle wiggle, we're coming up to something big, you guys. We're coming up to something. I'll take you this bit first, actually. Ooh. Look who we have by Hans Sloane. Well, there's some bubbies. That's so cute. Look! Cheshire Cats. I love the pink in it, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the toadstools as well, I love toadstools. Whimsical. And if we go around this way, you can probably, look, you can see the whole body. Isn't that ace? It's really cool. So we're entering Disney zone now, I reckon. Lovely. So I'm just gonna, if I give you a little spin, got a zebra, and I'm gonna walk you around to the front because else it'll be wasted. There's a little peak there. Oh, let me back up a bit. Oh, it's a lot quieter than when I walked here earlier. It was mad. There you go, guys. What do you think? It's like pampas grass. Is that what it is? Look. How wonderful. Looking beautiful in the sunshine as well, I must say. Kind of at the backside of the rhino, but I'll move. Isn't that wonderful? Up up there. Shall I zoom you? So you can see. How long did it take them to do this? Some information for you. And I've managed to get a little bit closer. I like these rhinos here. I think they're rather wonderful. Look, any Lion King fans, and look at these guys as well. How amazing are they? There's all like sand on the floor, which is quite incredible. Here you go, it's a bit closer. Wonderful. Isn't he cute? So adorable. I'm just going to try and see. Look! Aww! I like these guys. These are pretty impressive. Hang on, this is hard to navigate. Sorry guys, filming's not the greatest. I like these. I think they're cool. What do they feel like? There's one behind me. They feel eerily real.
Come and see.
Look. I love him. Hello. No one's looking at these. They're pretty. They actually smell like farmyard. I don't know how they've managed that. Oh, that's a bit of a picture, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Another display at night, and it's like a goalpost. I'm thinking this is. Is it meant to be like Football Factory? It could be any number, but I think Football Factory had some parts filmed here, which is quite cool. Here you go. Oh, bend it like Chloe. Okay, so it's supposed to be just like bend it like Beckham. Why Chloe? Just to, I don't know. Explain it to me, someone. The football's cool in the flowers. Oh, okay. I think, is it like the England footballer? And then up here, Lloyd's have obviously done, because you know their adverts, if you're in the UK they use Black Beauty, so they've obviously done Black Beauty, which is cool. Here she is. They've even got hay bales. Wow. Oh, that doggy likes her. Let me get you to the front if I can. Look at the legs and the lovely flowers that they put around. Here you go. That's lovely for Lloyd. I'm glad they sort of used their own advert. Sorry, darling. And I'm going to cross back over. Okay, let me think there's another one on the other side of the road. I've got like a little Mad Hatter's tea party. Look in the window. Oh, look. This is very dainty and cute. I like that bag. Oh, how lovely. I love the playing cards over the teacups. Very pretty. I love where they've incorporated it into their window display as well, so not just flowers outside. And what's happening here? Got a bike with some flowers on. Oh, I can see the mermaid. Pinko. So you've got the little mermaid. Oh my god, that blue dress in the window. More than the mermaid. Sorry, love. Sorry, Ariel, but that blue dress. And that one. There you go. There's Ariel. Look at the fin. That's very lovely. And it goes all around the door as well. Isn't that wonderful? Very pretty, and I like how they've got sequins in their window display as well. We've got a new shop coming there soon. So whilst I'm just walking here to another feature display, I thought I'd just tell you a few films that were shot in Chelsea. Really modern ones. 101 Dalmatians, like the live action one. The main characters in that, they get married in St Luke's Church, which is down Sydney Street off the King's Road. And there's all doggies outside. If you've seen that, you'll probably know that bit of the film. Oh, look! This is very pretty. Careful not to get run over. Let's have a butcher's at this one. Oh, it's windy. We've got faces in this. Oh, I think this is because it's like a skincare. What film is this? It's very clever. I love the colours. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at those up there. Isn't this amazing? Somebody who's a film buff, help me out. What's this? Or is it just because there's like a cosmetic? They look like sweets. I absolutely love that. Isn't that so pretty? That's very effective. Obviously you've got Christopher Robin. That's quite new, isn't it, that film, Christopher Robin. That was filmed here. The boarding school that Christopher Robin goes to, that was actually the Royal Hospital that they used for that, which is lovely. And A.A. Milne, who created Winnie the Pooh, he actually lived in the area, and the house that he lived in Chelsea, was where he wrote Winnie the Pooh, and it was like considered one of his most creative periods. Here we've got this brand new branch of Rixo, which is gorgeous in itself. I love the awnings, and they've got some gigantic popcorn tubs. Fantastic. Got 4 of them. Wow. 3, 4. There's 4. Staggeringly pretty flowers inside. Look how gorgeous it is, isn't it? It's such a beautiful shop. Shop's got a lot of history, but I'm sure we'll get into that another time. We need to cross over, my lovelies, so I can show you another feature display. Oh, can I get across? Yes. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Here we have. We had to have some Mary Poppins, didn't we, with P.L. Travers living just off the King's Road ahead at Markham Street. Wonderful fairy tale fairground, carousel horses, and there's Mary herself with her magic brolly. Very pretty. You can imagine this is Cherry Tree Lane, can't you? Lovely pastels, love those pinks and the feathers. That's a very pretty one. Gorgeous in the sunshine. Do you like that, guys? I'm actually quite surprised not to see more Bond, because there's a whole load of links between Chelsea and Bond. Ian Fleming, Bond creator, lived at 113 to 117 Cheney Walk. His mum, hang here for a bit guys, looking out towards the Royal Hospital. His mum actually put those houses together and created one great big family home. And after the war, Fleming moved back to Cheney Walk, and he lived in Carlisle Mansions. That's actually known as a writer's block because you had people living there like T.S. Eliot and Henry James way back. The Bond novels were actually conceived in that house. James Bond's flat. Now this is why I'm sort of standing around this little square. This is very, very famous because you look down. This is Royal Avenue. Now Moonraker, From Russia with Love, and Thunderball, it's in those novels, it describes James Bond's flat as a ground floor with a basement in a Regency house. You see where I'm going with this? With steps running up towards the front door, and he's got like a bay window looking out, and he's got these massive living room that's lined with books. They thought that this was maybe, he never names it Fleming, but they thought that this was maybe where Bond lived. But then you got this guy, this incredibly clever researcher, William Boyd, who wrote about Bond. He concluded that Bond actually lived at 25 Wellington Square, so he was quite specific. Now this was the actual real life home of literary critic Desmond McCarthy, and Fleming worked for Desmond McCarthy at the Sunday Times as a foreign manager. So that is a nice little link. Also, you had a lot of Bond films. Oh, you can have a lovely look at Mary, there you go. You have a lot of Bond films with little passing scenes. In Skyfall, I think it was used in Spectre, but I think Skyfall has the like one of the most recent references, when M returns home to find Bond in her house and he's ready to go out on action. That was actually shot at 82 Cadogan Square, so up by Sloane Square where we just come from. This address was the real life home of the Bond composer John Barry. And you also have like interior and exterior shots of houses in both Dr. No and Live and Let Die. While I'm also still standing here, this bit's loaded. See McDonald's there? We're going to do a Chelsea Through Time episode on that because this is so important to Chelsea. This was the Chelsea drugstore, and it featured as the, I think it's called the Music Boutique in A Clockwork Orange, and he goes in there and then gets some ice cream and some girls. So that's good. Also in The Clockwork Orange, the Chelsea embankment features quite heavily. I think he gets beat up, and then the exact spot where he gets beat up by the Albert Bridge was where previously Oliver Reed, in The Party's Over, incredibly dark sort of film about the 60s. I actually watched that. That was eye-opening. Oliver Reed, there's a very famous photo of Oliver Reed under that bridge, so that was also filmed here. There was a lot of party scenes in that as well that were shot in houses around Sloane Square. Shall we have a little walk now? So that's the Chelsea drugstore. It's also featured in, Stone Song. It's everything. These bikes here always make me laugh because they're there now, but there used to be birds outside here on purple catsuits with mopeds running up and down the King's Road delivering stuff to people that wanted it. So that's quite cool. Let's move on. So they're working on this beast, which they seem to have been doing forever. What else have we got ahead here? Oh, it's gone gorgeous now. I don't need my little denim jacket on. Let's see what we can find. Let me turn you off for a little while, because I don't think there's much on this side. Road down there by Water Street, that is the fictional home number down there. of George Smiley. You have a lot of shots of Chelsea in like the television series Tinker Tailor from the 70s. I think they also used it a bit here for the movie with Colin Firth, and you also got, like in the other Le Carré novels, it's always scattered about here. Whenever they've done adaptations, they always show the King's Road. And where that ice smash is there on the corner, next door to it is P.L. Travis's house, which I've shown you so many times. But that's why Mary Poppins is important to Chelsea. I will show that to you if you're new to my channel and you'd like to have a little look. Well, they've got some work going on out the front as well. There you go, that one there. Can you see the blue plaque? That's a real life cherry tree lane. Gorgeous pheasant tree over there. Now, there was a chap who lived in there who did the music for Performance, which was a film with James Fox and Mick Jagger. So that's such a massive film. Like that, I watch it just for the music alone. Really, really good. Watch it. The guy who did it lived in there. Everybody lived in there at one point or another. Germaine Greer and everybody. We're gonna go over here. Here we are at Sticks and Sushi, and we have something giant. It might be better to actually look at the other side of the road. I need to cross over there anyway to show you something else, but we'll have a little close up here. I love how they do this. The Chelsea and Bloom, they have it going all the way up the side of the building, which is quite incredible. Here we go. You have a look at this. I nearly missed it, but I'm so glad I didn't. Look at the effort. This is so cool. Look at those gigantic playing cards. How wonderful is this? That's done really, really well, isn't it, guys? What do you think? Wonderful, tucked away down this bit here. There is some more displays down the part that they call like Friese-Greene. But I'll place some photos of those and maybe some little reels on my Instagram for you if you want to go and check those out, because otherwise this video is going to be really, really long. Here's Sticks and the Sushi from this side of the road. And on my way home I'll just point you out a couple of little bits of interest filming Chelsea wise. Have a look at this from across the road. There we go. There we go. I think we've got some more coming up here. These shops always do things. So loads of the shops just display flowers outside just to make things extra special. Rabbit always do something good. Oh, I love how it takes over their whole frontage. Lovely. All the way up. Love it when they open the window up. You can sit there and have something nice to drink. Just checking. I haven't missed anything. I haven't. B Boone, I think these have got. Oh, do we have some more Little Mermaid? We do. This is a little children's shop, so that's perfect for them. Look at Flounder. He's lovely, isn't he? And Sebastian. Oh, it's lovely and bright and vibrant. It looks lovely on their frontage. I like how they've done it on the corner as well. That's very effective. Loving that. So have a little walk down. Now, you know, with Nell and I, those very, very, you know, everybody knows with Nell and I, right? When the two gents go to visit their uncle in the country, it isn't actually filmed in the country, it's filmed in a really, really famous house down Glebe Street, which is just further down there. It's where some artist studios are actually, the Turner Studios. So that's filmed in a house there. Oh, look at this. Little rockery as well.
Yeah, the couches are so
very pretty.
And then they like can feed themselves.
So obviously you can vote for all of these little shops if you go on the Chelsea and Bloom website, and you can see pictures of all the displays now that they're up and running. You can also get little maps, so if you don't know the area, and it will tell you where each and every single display is. What have I missed? Have I missed anything up there? No, I'm okay for now. Have something beautiful happening here. You can have your photo taken. Oh, they put the stars on the floor too. Beautiful, Astrid. Chelsea's gone gorgeously sunny now. Here we are at Jigsaw. This is happening on the corner here. Some purple colonnades in the colour of the season. What's down here? Lovely. I'm loving that dress. And the lamp, actually. Lovely. I'm liking the purple colonnades. And next door, you know this one. There you go. Everybody know what that one is, right? Florals for spring. Groundbreaking. I could probably give you each line from that film. Sorry. Oh, there's one of the rickshaws, can you see? They're going all the way down. Right, now, I'm just going to get myself away from people and into a good position. And I want to explain to you about these buildings along here and the part that's still covered up. Pet Pavilion. Floral dog, obviously. Isn't that good? Right, now here, and the bit that's covered up there with the scaffolding and stuff, this is actually a pretty big part of film history in itself, not just to Chelsea but to the whole of the industry. One of the pioneers of the motion picture, William Friese-Greene, he was born in Bristol in 1891. He had a rather rocky career and he actually became bankrupt because he ploughed everything he had into his business, photography business. He moved to Chelsea to a small house on the King's Road, which is just really, really great timing. Bus is parked up opposite. He moved into a small house over there and he opened up his own little photographic studio, and he set about trying to save something from what he had lost, and he always kept his cameras safe from his creditors, but he had lost all his patents and everything, so he had to really start from scratch. And a few months later he stood outside his front door and he shot his first successful sequence of photographs from just outside his house. You can actually see this. I'll leave it linked below for you because it's incredibly interesting to watch, and you can recognise, if I just scoot across, you can recognise even from all those years ago, I mean we're talking 1890s, early 1900s, you can still recognise the street. But he didn't really have the money to develop anything beyond that, and people were on his tail to be the first to develop the first motion picture. But he was a pioneer because the cameras he designed before his bankruptcy, they sort of prefigured those produced by the likes of Edison and the Lumiere brothers, and he actually created a lot of solutions to problems of capturing and projecting live action films. So he was a massive pioneer to cinema, and he produced his first little rolling picture here on the King's Road. Now, as well as that, his studio became, in the 1930s, 1934 it opened, the Garlands Palace Theatre. This cinema became an Odeon before it closed in 1972. I think it was that, the early 70s, and the last film it showed was Diamonds Are Forever. Now, some changes were made. Over there where Metro is, all of this used to be taken up by the Garlands Palace Theatre. That was a habitat, that Metro, and it was a pretty big thing when they changed it, but all of that was like stalls and ticket offices, and you can sort of still see in the layout of the shop that, like, the way it like ascends, you can see that it was going to an auditorium. So all of this building was the theatre. It did actually open up again, but it was smaller, and it opened up with another Bond. So Bond again, Bonds all over Chelsea. Live and Let Die in 1973, so it wasn't closed for long. It then closed again, reopened in the 80s as the Chelsea Cinema, and pretty much everything from them onwards has been demolished apart from the Art Deco frontage. And hopefully, see that there, where it is under all the cladding, it will reopen again as a Curzon cinema. So the cinema connection will live on this stretch of the King's Road, and it's just, if you're wondering, right by the town hall. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of history accompanying your flowers. So here I am at the final feature display, and we have this gorgeous golden BAFTA head, and the flowers in there are actually golden as well. I think some have been sprayed. You can see the foliage. So beautiful. This is lovely. This is where the little statue of Vivier Westwood was last year, if you remember that. Now behind me is a beautiful display by the Ivy Chelsea Garden, but it's absolutely chocker. I actually filmed that when it went up the other day. It's so lovely. It's like a whimsical wonder with wisteria and wind in the willows. So I will insert that footage for you. There is quite a few more down the King's Road as you head to World's End, but I will put that over a little musical accompaniment for you to enjoy. One more film, whilst I just show you the details of this one because the flowers are lovely. One more film that was shot here was Dracula AD 72. There was a coffee shop they used in that was a real life coffee shop here on the King's Road towards World's End. I think it was called the Cavern in the film. And also Bram Stoker himself, so the creator of Dracula, he lived in St Leonard's Terrace, I believe. So there's another link for you. And then finally another very, very famous 60s film, Blow Up. Anybody seen Blow Up? Do you like it? I like it. A lot of that was shot in Chelsea. There's a restaurant round the back that was used. Party scenes, they used clubs for that too. And also my favourite fact, the guy Michelangelo Antonioni, is that how you say it? Brilliant bloody name for a director. He was actually shopping on the King's Road because it was where the vibe was, where the scene was, where the people were. He was actually shopping on the King's Road, and he went past Granny Takes a Trip, saw a dress that was covered with sequins, and he was like, I want that worn in my film. And when you look for the film poster for Blow Up, you'll see the main character taking a photo of the model Veroshenka, I can't say it, beautiful woman. She's wearing that very same beaded dress. So there's another bit of Chelsea film history for you. Let me just show you. See, look, it's incredible. And there's a bin lorry. What is a Queenie of London video without a bin lorry? I will insert you the footage of the Ivy because I'm not going to get anywhere near those gorgeous little characters today, but you can see them very clearly in the video that I've made. So I'm going to saunter along here, take some more shots for you, put them to some lovely summertime music. I really hope you enjoyed this little tour of Chelsea in Bloom 2023. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favourite display was, and also tell me what films you like to watch. I'm always up for film recommendations because I am atrociously undereducated on the cinema. Until next time, my lovelies, loads and loads and loads of love from very, very, very busy Kings Road, Queenie.